Hello and welcome to the big story where we discuss the hottest topics of the day right in the heart of the newsroom. I'm Haryanto coming to you live from the Straits Times. Now we are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, so be sure to comment, share, like and subscribe to our channel. While you're at it, hit the bell button so that you'll be alerted to our videos. Now I'll have my newsroom colleagues joining me in this show to talk about the stories that got you talking today. Now on to our first segment. The existing ERP in-vehicle units will be replaced with new on-board units, or otherwise known as the OBU. Now the current fixed location charging system will be replaced with an island-wide distance-based charging system. Now to tell us more about this ERP 2.0, I have senior transport correspondent Christopher Tan. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
Now Chris, images of the OBU have been circulating around, although LTA has clarified that this is the earlier renditions of it. If it's really true, is it really going to be that big?
Well, I think those were just early mock-ups to let people see, and the people who are taking part in the trials, the engineers to determine where they can be fixed on the car. The likelihood is that they're going to be bigger than the current IUs. As to exactly how much bigger, we don't know. I mean, the pictures that you saw are probably a fair gauge, right? Because these OBUs are essentially, they have to, stream a lot of information, much more information than the IUs. Basically, you are bringing the information of the gantries, what the gantries are serving now, into your car, where we are removing the gantries, right? So the prices, where the points of congestion, where you're going to be charged, and for how long, and all these are going to be live. It has to be a fairly big screen.
And Chris, you mentioned that the gantries will be done away with. So how do motorists then know that they are approaching a gantry of sorts?
So that's exactly what the OBU will do, you see. I mean, when you start on your journey, you'll be on. And we don't know the details, but I mean, for me, I think instinctively, I would want a system to tell me a couple of options before I embark on my trip. For instance, if I'm going from here to Raffles Place, essentially the system will have to give me two or three options with the price and the time. Then I decide, which one to take. And the system will guide me with navigation, live traffic information, right? And all the other functions that it's supposed to give.
And talking about size, of course, it works for motor cars, right? For big vehicles. What about, say, motorcycles then? Okay, so one, of course, if it's big, will it be too chunky, hinders the visibility for drivers? That's one. Secondly, for motorcycles, is it too big for motorcycles?
So if something like that is to be on a small scooter, it can be a little clunky. So I think, well, we haven't. They don't tell us what they're going to, what the actual OBU will look like and what size it's going to be. But I'm thinking aloud, and I wonder if, with smartphones being as smart as they are now, with so many transactions that are being done on phones, payments and navigation and all that, couldn't we just have an app, an ERP app that is on the phone that everybody can download and use their phone instead of a clunky OBU.
Right. Funny enough, because we have a comment here from Stephen Go, actually, who said the same thing. Why can't we put it into a phone as an app? Right. We do have that. We do see that with the parking one.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
We do see that with now even other things as well, like maps. You see that on Waze.
Oh, okay. Waze and all kinds of payments, right? All kinds of payments are being done through phones.
Exactly.
Either proximity or either through various channels. So. I mean, parking is a good example. I mean, it was launched without much hardware that you see, just the phone and app, and it works beautifully.
Right? And Chris, while the new system, of course, seems fairer since it is a distance-based charging system, what about, say, certain segments of motorists? Because the private hire car drivers, the taxi drivers, they clock higher mileage. Does this mean that they are more likely to incur higher costs? And if it does, what are the implications?
Right. So I think, first of all, distance charging, we have to acknowledge that it is a fairer system because it actually charges you for the amount of congestion you contribute to.
Yeah.
Right? The longer distance that you clock. And in fact, instinctively, it should also encompass the time that you spend on the road. For instance, if you are just waiting by the curb, as do some vehicles, they should be charged too because they are indirectly contributing to congestion, right? Traffic flow. Now, for taxis and private hires, they clock quite a lot of kilometers because of the nature of their work. Now, what we want to do with this system is to encourage them to not to empty cruise, right? Not to empty cruise, because empty cruising is actually you are contributing to congestion without serving anybody. Right? So they will have to change their habits, and perhaps commuters will be more likely to book a cab rather than street hail one. We don't know. Habits will change with the new ERP2 as ERP1 has changed habits. I think ERP2 will likewise change habits.
And of course, the rollout, it's going to start from next year, and the replacement will be free of charge.
Yes, the first unit, the LTA will bear the cost. And subsequent replacement, it's the same thing. When ERP1 was rolled out in 1998, first unit was free.
Okay. There we have it. Of course, like what Chris mentioned, some of the a lot of details have yet been revealed. Of course, do keep a lookout on our website www.straitstimes.com for more updates on ERP 2.0. Right, and of course, all the articles that Chris has written as well with regard to ERP 2.0 and just the whole ERP system in general. Thank you once again, Chris, for coming on board to show to kind of, tell us a bit more about this ERP 2.0 and what to expect, really, because it is quite a change from the current system.